In the ancient desert city of Yazd, where the wind whispered through mud-brick alleys and the night sky shimmered like a velvet prayer rug, lived a young man named Aariz Suleiman. He was known not for wealth or power, but for a quiet sincerity that glowed in his eyes like a hidden lantern. Yet Aariz carried a storm within. Though he prayed, fasted, and did what was required, his heart often felt hollow, like a cup filled with water but still thirsty. He wondered why worship felt like a routine instead of a rising. One warm evening, under a sky painted with rose-gold clouds, Aariz walked across the rooftops of Yazd. It was his habit to sit there at sunset, for the rooftops felt closer to heaven, closer to questions he did not know how to ask. As he sat, he noticed an elderly traveler leaning on a wooden staff. His robe carried the dust of many lands, and his eyes held the calm of someone who had tasted deep truths. His name was Sheikh Zian, a man whose wisdom had reached Yazd long before he arrived. The sheikh asked gently, "My son, why does your face carry the weight of an unspoken question?" Aariz hesitated, then said, "I worship, but my heart feels empty. I pray, but I don't feel alive inside it." Sheikh Zian lowered himself beside Aariz and said softly, "Let me share a treasure from the messenger of Allah." And he recited with a voice like flowing water. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Worship Allah as if you see him, and if you cannot achieve this level of devotion, then be aware that he certainly sees you." The words struck Aariz like a burst of pure light. The sheikh continued, "When you stand to pray, imagine that your Lord is watching you with love, with mercy, with full attention. Your heart will awaken." That night, sleep fled from Aariz. He replayed those words again and again, "As if you see him, as if you see him." Before dawn, he rose, washed his face in cool water, and stood for prayer. But this time, he imagined something different. He imagined that every breath, every whisper, every movement was seen by the one who shaped the stars. He prayed slowly, deliberately, tenderly. A warmth spread through him, calm, deep, alive. The next day, he carried that awareness onto the streets of Yazd. When he spoke to his neighbor, Safiya Maryam, he felt Allah watching the kindness in his tone. When he helped old Hafiz Umar carry water jars, he felt Allah watching the strength in his service. When he resisted anger at the marketplace, he felt Allah watching the patience in his silence. Days passed and Aariz began to walk differently, talk differently, live differently. People whispered, "There is a light in him." Something changed. One night, under Yazd's sapphire sky, Aariz told the sheikh, "I feel as though a river has begun to flow inside my heart." Sheikh Zian smiled. "That, my son, is the sweetness of ihsan, worshipping as though you see him,